The best way to get started with your family history research is to start with what you know. So talk to your family members. Ask your parents, ask your grandparents, and ask your aunties and uncles. Try and jot down as many names as possible, and also look out for some place names. If they can tell you about any quirky occupations, they can come in handy later too. Beyond speaking with your relatives, it's always good to take a trip to a cemetery. Try and find some family plots and build up your family trees in that way too. Typically, each headstone would have 3 family members listed on it and the relationships of those to each other as well. And that can really help build out your tree and skip back some extra generations beyond living memory. The best place to look at Irish records within archives and libraries around Ireland is to begin in Dublin. Start in the National Archives of Ireland on Bishop Street. Head over to the National Library on Kildare Street. Go to Werburgh Street, look at the General Registry Office Research Room and look at the civil registration, birth, marriage and death certificates. In addition to that, it's often good to look at local sources. If your family members are from County Clare, we'll take a trip down. Go and have a look in the local libraries, look at local maps, look at some local trade directories, and try and build up an idea of what that area was like at the time that your family lived there. Well, the next steps is to bring all of that information together. So gather those names and places and dates and start to build out your family tree. On Ancestry, we offer a free family tree building platform for you to collate all of that information. So after you've put all the information into your tree, the next place to look is the historical records. Ancestry have over 55 million historical Irish records. There's a general perception that the majority of the Irish records were destroyed in a fire in 1922 during our Civil War. However, I would ask you not to be deterred. We did lose some census records as well as wills, as well as some court records. But as I said, we have over 55 million Irish records on Ancestry, so not all hope is lost. Our collection of Irish records are made up of birth, marriage and death records, parish records, including baptisms, marriages and burials, census records, land records, as well as occupation records.